Tonight, was Shannon Murrin a prime suspect more than a decade ago in the Worthman Lockyer murders? What police say he told them about the killings.
What did he know? What did he say? Questions about Shannon Murrin and his place in the investigation of the murder of Dale Worthman and Kim Lockyer. Joe Oliver is now in custody and charged with their murders, but new details from the past from another murder investigation raise more questions about what Murrin knew. Peter Gullidge now with this exclusive.
Shannon Murrin says he's being framed, figures he's a suspect. Turn back to 1995. 2 years after Worthman and Lockyer vanished. Back then, Murrin was in British Columbia, charged with the 1994 murder of 8-year-old Mindy Tran. These are the RCMP investigators' notes from that case. In here, notes about the murder case back in Newfoundland. Murrin asked the RCMP to call an investigator back home. Murrin wished to talk to him about the murder of male workmen and female. The BC cop talked to Newfoundland. I was advised Murrin is a prime suspect in the double murder. Murrin had a plan, according to the officer's notes, to provide information in exchange for transfer and money, enough information to allow them to know he knows what he is talking about in double murder in Newfoundland. Said he shot them, or at least the way he was talking led them to believe they were shot. Shannon Murrin isn't doing any more interviews. He was acquitted in the Mindy Tran case. The investigator was accused of manufacturing a case against Murrin, of using informants who were not credible. The same investigator wrote these notes. Because of all that and more, Kathy MacDonald, Murrin's partner and a juror from the Tran trial, says these notes are not credible. In her words, they're crap. With the discovery of the bodies of Lockyer and Worthman, Murrin says he became a suspect. Not the first time. He was also on the police radar in 2001. They kept tabs on him through phone taps and surveillance. Police won't say anything. All they'll say is that there are other suspects. Peter Gullidge, CBC News, St. John's.
And there's yet another twist in this murder case. A psychic says she helped lead the police to the remains of Dale Worthman and Kimberly Lockyer. And Shelley Stokes says she knows the accused, Joey Oliver. Glenn Payette picks up the story.
When Joey Oliver was brought to court on Saturday to be charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder, Shelley Stokes was on hand. And Stokes says she's more than just an interested bystander. Stokes claims to be psychic. She has her own website, and that she's been interested in the Worthman Lockyer murders almost from the beginning, when a member of one of the families came to her asking for help. Today, suffering with a migraine, she didn't want to do an on-camera interview, but spoke with us by phone from her home in St. Philip's, Portugal Cove, and said her psychic powers led police to the area where the bodies were found.
I was 13 years searching every trail every summer, taking time searching every trail, trying to find the specific place that I was looking for. And it wasn't until this summer that I was able to pinpoint where the trail would be. And when I did locate what I felt was the correct area, I turned information over to Constable Case, who initiated the search which resulted in locating the 2 bodies.
Stokes says she knows the accused, Joey Oliver, that they met last summer. Yesterday, we reported that Shannon Murrin told us that Oliver tried to blame him for the murders.
Joe Oliver, he went to Shelley Stokes and told Shelley Stokes that he knew where the bodies were at and that I'd put him there, that he was there and I murdered Kim and Dale, and he was there.
Stokes won't confirm any of that, but she says Oliver never confessed to her that he committed the slayings.
He never at any point told me that he did this. Now, whatever he told the police, I'm not privileged to that information, but he did not tell me he was responsible for the murders.
Nonetheless, obviously the police think Oliver had something to do with the killings. They've charged him with second-degree murder. Meanwhile, Stokes is one of 11 possible witnesses that Oliver isn't allowed to contact. Stokes says she has other information about the case, but can't say anything now because the matter's before the courts. Glenn Payette, CBC News, St. John.